Hey, it's Tim Ringgold, and here is another app to make your life more relaxed. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the App of the Month review. This month we are reviewing bowls. What kind of bowls? Tibetan singing bowls, and bells, to be specific. This is an app that's been around for quite some time, and I'm happy to see, unlike many other virtual instrument apps that I've seen come and go, this one has come and stayed, which clearly means it's got some good therapeutic value. And what you get with this app is a collection. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, Android users, this currently, to my knowledge, is only available on iPad and iPhone. For what it's worth, when it was first rolled out, it was only available on iPad. So they're expanding. Do you see what I did there? See how I'm looking at the bright side? Sometimes this is the case. So bear with me. Think of your loved ones, forward this on to them if you're an Android user. So this is available for iPad and iPhone, and it's a selection of bells, gongs, and singing bowls that are displayed beautifully on your screen with really high quality audio samples that have an extremely long decay. And what that means is that the sample just rolls out and flows out and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going down to the tiniest level before it finally cuts off. It's not always the case with the audio samples. So I really like the way the quality of the samples and the visual layout is stunning. There are two ways that you can play the bowls, and you can record them as well. And it's really best used with personal headphones. You can certainly use this with clients, with a USB or Bluetooth speaker, but really I've found best use is personal use and used through personal headphones. It's $1.99, and that's a one-time only fee. So let's take a look and see what it looks and sounds like. Here we are inside of bowls. And first, what you notice is just this beautiful display of these very different instruments. Certainly different than anything I've ever had lying around my house. In fact, I don't own any of these instruments, quote unquote, in reality, just in this virtual version. And that's one of the reasons why I love this app so much, is because the cost to acquire all of these instruments would be prohibitive for me. Plus the cost to transport them if I was going to use them in my clinical practice or to store them at home. The actual size of all of these different instruments combined, this would be logistically really challenging. So this is one of those moments where, philosophically, in a clinical setting, some people really like the real genuine article, and I tend to lean more towards, being an adapter of technology and enjoying that and the trade-offs. But for personal use as well, yeah, certainly you could go buy a singing bowl, or you could just have a whole collection along with bells and gongs right at your fingertips to start with. So having said all that, let me demonstrate how this works. So every instrument you see on here creates a sample. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and just play each one just so you get a quick idea of what's going on. These are the bells. Or the first one was the bell, and those were more like the little chimes. That's the other bell. And then the two gongs, the one on the top right. And then we have the bowls collection. So starting in the middle and then going to that one at like 1 o'clock. So those are the individual samples. That's one way you can play these. But there's another way that's kind of cool, which is to ring the bowl. So you've seen before where people will use what looks kind of like a mallet to kind of ring around the edge of it, kind of like what we might do with our finger on a wine glass to create a resonant frequency or tone. And you can do that on the app by literally just drawing around the rim of any of the bowls with your finger. So watch what happens when I do that to the center bowl. For as long as my finger is dragging on it, it creates that visual kind of sparkle for feedback as to where I am. But as you can see, I'm no longer dragging my finger, and the decay continues and continues. Really, really great. Really impressive. Unfortunately, we're getting a little bit of the fan in my computer now. My computer's woken up, just telling me it's probably time for me to wrap up this demonstration. But even as I continue to talk, you can see and you can hear that the bowl is still resonating. And you can do that with any of them. You can do it with multiple ones at the same time. You can get it resonating and then add sounds in the background. And you can literally play. As for how to add bowls as a practice into meditation or relaxation, there's lots of great content online. Just Google Tibetan singing bowls, how to use, and read articles. You'll see demonstrations on how to use the actual ones, but really more just to read the articles. I did a little bit of reading before shooting this video just for my own to see how easy is that to plug into. And there's, of course, it's great. There's, tons of blog posts, tons of articles for how to apply these into your daily self-care. All right. So hope that was fun and useful and relaxing. And I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for checking out the review. Make sure to like and subscribe below and leave a comment. Let me know if you've tried this app before. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And then also let me know if there are any apps that you've used to either make music and or relax to music that you'd like reviewed or just to share with the community. All right. All right. We'll see you next time.